Salutations, oil crew. This is your Captain Jolly Roger, and welcome to Colin Thales Storm Boy the game. The only reason I'm playing this is because it looks just so darn cute, to be totally honest. So I don't know anything about it, but like the art style, like the actual the assets in the game, they have a really cool. Remember, okay, new game. They just have a really cool look about them. Storm Boy lived with Hideaway Tom, his father. Kind of a suspicious name for a man, Hideaway Tom, but whatever. Years before, when Storm Boy's mother, hello? Can I not go back to that? Years before, when Storm Boy's mother had died, he had left Adelaide and gone to live like a hermit by the sea. I'm glad I can go back. That was super quick. The only other man who lived anywhere near them was Fingerbone Bill, the Aboriginal. Hideaway Tom, Fingerbone Bill, and I'm Storm Boy. At first, Hideaway was afraid that Storm Boy would get lost, and so Hideaway looked for a landmark. One day, he found a big piece of timber lying with the driftwood on the beach. Are you Hideaway? There, said Hideaway. Now you'll always have a lookout post. You'll be able to see it far up the beach, and you won't get lost. I can only travel 2 directions, so I don't think I can get lost anyway. Some distance from the place where Hideaway and Fingerbone had built their humpies. Humpies? The whole stretch of the Korong and the land around it had been turned into a sanctuary. Oh, I'm traveling. Can I go this way? No? I can't. Okay. In the early morning, the tall birds stood up and clapped and cheered the rising sun. Those ibises? Ibis? Storm Boy felt the excitement and wonder of it. He often sat on the shore all day with his knees up and his chin cupped in his hands. Oh, okay. Sometimes he wished he'd been born an ibis or a pelican. Embrace who you are, Storm Boy. His father's voice roused him, and he ran down to the... roused him. Okay, down to the beach to help dig up a bag full of big cockles for their own tea. There are words in this I've never read out loud before, so forgive me. Oh, wait a minute. Could I have clicked on the ibis? 100 cockles, a limit per person. Oh, I'm doing this. Okay. Yeah, let me get those cockles. Is that how you say that? Cockles? Cockles? No, maybe not. Because I know cockles is a part of the heart. I'm sorry. What am I doing? I don't have to get 50 of these, do I? Okay. Oh, press B to exit. Shit. Hold on, I want to go see what the ibis do. Let me click on them. Hello. Daydreams like this can last as long as you like. Oh, this is as if he were born an ibis. Neat. Oh, this is just comfy cozy. Neat. Okay. Well, that's fun. Let us continue forward. Now, wait, are you Hideaway or are you? Yeah, that's Hideaway. Hideaway Tom. When Storm Boy went walking along the... Frickin' frack! Come on. When Storm Boy went walking along the beach over the sandhills, or in the sanctuary, the birds were not afraid. They knew he was a friend. Aw, that's nice. Hello, birds. You're my friend. Ah, look at him! He's so cute! Hello, Mrs. Penguin. Hello. Hello. I'm giving him that accent now. Said Storm Boy each day. How are your bits of How are your bits of thistledown today? Is thistledown the name of, like, the down feathers on a penguin's stomach? But sometimes Stormboy saw things that made him sad. In spite of the warnings and notices, people hurt the birds. Oh no! Is this gonna make me sad? One morning, Stormboy found everything in uproar and confusion. He heard a faint rustling and crying, and there, under the sticks and grass of the broken nests, there were 3 tiny pelicans, still alive. I like this one in the middle. He's like, ah! Ah! Oh no. Oh no. Stormboy picked them up and carefully hurried back with them. You don't know if their mother was gone, going out to get food? 2 of the baby pelicans were fairly strong, but the third was desperately sick. It was 3 days before the baby pelican was well enough to sit up and ask for food. Look how sad Stormboy is. Poor Stormboy. And that was how Mr. Proud, Mr. Ponder, and Mr. Percival came to live with Stormboy. Proud, Ponder, and Percival! That's their names. That's cute. Greedy pelicans will just keep eating fish. Oh, what? Am I doing this? What is going on? What? Okay, I'm trying to figure this out. Okay, wait. Instructions. Aim fish. Pick up, launch fish. Okay. Oh, the fish is moving opposite of the way I'm aiming, so like that's kind of confusing. Yeah, I did it! Yeah, I'm getting real good at feeding pelicans! Feed all 3 pelicans. Yeah, they're gonna get fed. Look how fucking fed they are. Nom 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 nom. Could you put in a little effort there, Percival, whatever your name is? Okay, neat. Let us continue forward. At last, Hideaway spoke sternly to Stormboy. Mr. Proud, Mr. Ponder, and Mr. Percival will have to go back to the sanctuary where they came from. We just can't afford to feed them anymore. I can't keep catching all those fish. Stormboy was pissed. Aww. He's so mad. Time for respectable pelicans to get their own breakfast, Hideaway grumbled, instead of begging from their friends. And as time went on, he really meant what he said. Stormboy was sad, but he always knew his father had made up his mind. Yes, Dad, he said. This is such a cozy game. Hideaway sailed for 5 miles up the sanctuary before he stopped the boat. Off you go, he said. Now you'll have to look after yourselves. Dang. Hideaway and Stormboy spent the day fishing. It was fine and sunny, but somehow it seemed cold. Hi! Mr. Percival! It's Mr. Percival! Mr. Percival has come back home! There's too many times did I say that out loud. Ah, we're so cute. Mr. Percival! Look, it's my special guiding stick. Ever since the miracle of Mr. Percival's rescue, he had been Stormboy's favorite. Oh, I assume Percival was the one that was like, help! I need food! Stormboy often had fun on the beach with Mr. Percival. We built a raft that we went rafting. Try swimming in different places to see what it's like underwater. Oh! Sail the waters of the Southern Ocean and look for places where Stormboy might like to swim. Dive, swim. What was that? Dive, swim, enter sailing. Okay. How long could this kid hold his breath? That's impressive. What's up, fish? How's it going, fish? Can I not? Oh, he just teleports right back to the boat. Okay. We're gonna go over here. And Go swimming. Can I not do anything else? I don't know if there's like a special place where I can... Nah, I'm done. I'm done with all that. Yes, Mr. Pelican and Mr. Percival and I had tons of fun doing things like drawing in the sand with sticks. We drew of things that we knew, and most things I knew were totally rad diamonds. Rad diamonds that eventually looked like the top of houses, maybe. And draw, wash away. No, I keep pressing B. Well, you get the point. Oh, whoa! Your drawing stays there. That's cool. That's pretty neat. That's to wash it away. Okay, I have control of the ocean. Oh, I'm gonna draw a slime. Oh God, from Slime Rancher, apparently. Oh God, that's an abomination. It's a monster. You're keeping it there. Sorry. Don't look at it, Mr. Percival. Let's go. It'll scare you. Whenever he threw the ball, or a smooth pebble, or a sea urchin, or an old fishing reel, Mr. Percival snapped it up and brought it back. Playing fetch with a pelican. I assume that's what we're about to do. Play fetch with Mr. Percival for as long as you'd like. Well, I don't have all the time in the world. Oh, look at him go! What a cutie. Thank you. Pick it up and I'm gonna throw it over here. I like this when when it goes so far, he goes out into the... Wow. Neat. Okay, one more throw. Just one more. Pew! Alright, we're done. This game is so cute. It paints a good picture. If Storm Boy went swimming, or sliding down sandhills, or playing in the sand, Mr. Percival found a good spot nearby and perched there heavily to watch and wait until it was over. Mr. Percival, you sound like you're bored of me. Slide for as long as you like. Mr. Percival will see you on the beach. I'm sorry. How tall is this hill? My face is getting all like scratched out from these things. Is this all there is to it? I can speed up. Okay, that's not as fast as I imagined it to be. It'd be cool if you could wipe out, but you know, that's me. That was fun. Mr. Percival, I'm done sliding infinitely. Have you seen the hills around here? They're incredible. They last forever. One day, as Hideaway was watching them play, he had an idea. If he can keep bringing things back to you, perhaps he can carry things away too. Why do we want that? It was the year of the great storms. They began in May, even before the winter had started. I like how cheery Storm Boy is in the rain. Doo-doo-doo. In the darkness of early morning, Storm Boy suddenly woke with Hideaway's voice in his ears. It's a wreck! Hideaway said. A shipwreck on the shore! Oh, look at that guy over there. He was waving and he's like, help us! Look at them, Storm Boy yelled. We must help them. They'll be drowned. They're not that far from shore. How can we help? Said his father. We can't throw a line. It's too far. Oh. What was his name? Sausage Fingers? What was it? Storm Boy gave a great shout. Mr. Percival! Mr. Percival is the one that can do it. He can fly. You know, put him in his bill? Carry him back? Mr. Percival needs to fly over to the sailor's boat and give... Did I do it wrong? Okay. Oh! I see. Oh, it's kind of like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, except not as fun. And you're a bird. I'm not Tony Hawk, I'm Tony Pelican. Here's a rope. Take the rope. Hello? Hello? What's happening? The game is definitely glitched out right now. I've reached the end of the ocean. Just continue and it'll start me from there. Yeah, kinda. Oh no, storm started in May. Oh look, there's a shipwreck on the shore. Oh no, Storm Boy yelled. How do we save them? We can throw them a line, but it's too far. The Pelican! Mr. Percival can help. The wind's too strong. Must keep Mr. Percival centered. That's hard. This is a hard thing. It's not easy. Come on. Come on. Mr. Percival. No! No! Are you serious? I was right here. I was right there. This should not be a difficult thing to do. Maybe if I just keep doing like some of these. Yeah. Yeah. No. You freaking bird. Stop it. Oh yeah, you've done it. You've done it. Storm Boy, Hideaway, and Fingerbone shouted together as Mr. Percival landed on the beach. You're a good, brave, clever pelican. I wish someone would tell me I'm a clever pelican. Between them, they all slowly hauled the captain ashore and dragged him, pale and half drowned, onto the beach. What about the other guy? That was him in the background. Saved, he kept saying weakly. Saved by a miracle and a pelican. You're a big, wonderful bird, he said. He looked up at Hideaway. When he dies, you must send him to the museum. We'll put a label on the case. The pelican that saved 6 men's lives. Hideaway looked around quickly. He was glad Storm Boy hadn't heard the captain's words. That Mr. Percival will, one day, definitely eat it. For the rest of the year, everyone was happy. The storms went back to the cold south. The sun warmed the sandhills, and spring ran over the countryside with new leaves and little brush buds. Little brush buds! Before long, the open season for duck shooting came round again. This is gonna be fucked up if they just got shot out of the sky. From the start, Mr. Percival hated the shooters. He harried them whenever he could. Sometimes he just sat staring at them rudely until they grew impatient and chased him away. Mr. Percival, that's a good way to get shot. But most of all, he flew around and round their hiding places in wide circles, like a cumbersome old airplane on patrol. Before long, the ducks understood Mr. Percival's warnings and kept away. The shooters grew angrier and angrier. So it went on until one terrible morning on February. Oh. No. No! Don't shoot! Mr. Percival! His voice was drowned by the roar of the gun. Oh no. I'm gonna get sad. In the world, Hideaway said sadly, there will always be men who are cruel, just as there will always be men who are lazy or stupid or wise or kind. Today you've seen what cruel and stupid men can do. Oh my god. And at 9 o'clock, Mr. Percival died. Why did this game get so sad? Oh no. I am not okay. Why am I crying? Well, when you're ready to say goodbye. Oh no. Ah! God dang, man. Why do I care about these two things so much? Mr. Percival, Stormboy whispered, "You're the best friend I ever had." Damn it. God. Always, above them, in their mind's eye, they can see the shape of two big wings in the storm clouds and the flying scud. The two wings of white with trailing black edges spreading across the sky. For birds like Mr. Percival do not really die. Ah! I thought this was gonna be a fun, lighthearted game! No, I'm crying! That's the end of the game?! That's the end of the game! Oh! Man! Shit! Anyway, I'm gonna leave this episode here. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I appreciate it. And if you stuck with it, I'm sorry. It got so sad. I'm your Captain Jolly Roger, and this has been Stormboy. Remember that if you're gonna be good. Ta-ta. Colin Theolis. You gotta make me cry.